How's it go?
Dorothy with the flower.
What happened to that person? Careful. The kind of day you would never ever leave your camera at home. Isn't it? What? You don't want any ticks in that. There's a hidden place in Rydal Cave, but you have to know how to open it. It's the right amount of pressure. Here we go. Ooh, ooh, ah! Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Hiking the Wainwrights, and welcome to Rydal. And also, welcome back one of our team members.
Hello!
Remember Dina? And we've actually got full team today. There is the Finmeister. So today is the final walk in the Central Fells. But it is an absolute belter. 2 more fells to hit today. Silverhow and Loughrigg. They are the most southern fells in the Central Fell region. So let's go and have a look at the map and see what exciting route we're going to do today. So from the car park at Pelted Bridge, we've walked round towards Rydal Hall. Then we're going to pick up the old coffin route that'll take us above Rydal out towards the village of Grasmere. We're going to walk past the house that William Wordsworth lived in, and then we'll head into the village itself for a cup of coffee. So far the walk has been fairly flat, but now it's time to go uphill, up to the first Wainwright of the day, Silverhow. The views here are magnificent. Once we finally pull ourselves away from that, we're going to head down the ridge towards Redbank and High Close. Past the youth hostel, before a very rapid ascent up to the final Wainwright of the season, the wonderful Loughrigg. Then we'll drop down to Rydal Cave, have a sing-along, before a nice gentle stroll to the last pub. That's it. Not a bad route at all. I'm going to kick it off by heading down the coffin route here. The first stop, I think, is going to be coffee in Grasmere.
Oh, we needs it.
Because we do need it, flippin' heck. Thank you. This coffin route was used a very long time ago to transport the dead from Rydal over to St Oswald's in Grasmere for a proper Christian burial. I honestly can't imagine a finer last journey. We both said a minute ago as we came down onto this bit here, oh a minute, look at this, beautiful ash tree, sorry. But we just both saying a minute ago how much this little stretch of path here with all these beautiful trees reminds us of a section in Fennell in Madeira. So this is Rydal water here. Yeah, pretty good spot. Certainly on a day like today when you get all the mist. It's a great place for photography and just getting those reflections of little islands and what have you. Beautiful on a misty day like today. And look at it up there towards Nabscar. This is Nabscar here. And yeah, beautiful. Got the Scots pines there. That mist, it just makes everything look magical, doesn't it? We've both noticed as well, in the last couple of weeks, all the trees are starting to change. Certainly the tops of trees as well are going orange and what have you.
Too early.
A little bit too early, I think it's too early. Look at the size of this oak. Wow. It's funny, you know, because the last time I came down here, I was with like family and there's a big group of us and I just didn't notice any of this. I was too busy yip-yapping. Right, this is a really fantastic specimen of an ash. And look at the size of it, look at the size of the trunk. It's incredible. Go and stand by it so you can give it some scale because you can never really tell.
Oh my God, and I'm small.
My glamorous assistant here can demonstrate. Look at that. It's actually a bonsai tree. That's cute. Lovely. What a beautiful tree. This is a really lovely bit of wallage here, with all the moss on it. Beautiful, and it kind of makes you think, how old is this? How long has it been here? A few hundred years, at least, probably.
I'm ruining the shot again.
How's it go? Look at this. What kind of tree is that then, Finn? Might as well ask Finn.
Never listen to me.
I think that's a sycamore. It actually looks like some kind of South American jungle down there. Right, this path here is the one that comes up from the White Moss car park. If you want to do a shortened route of this and not come all the way from Rydal, you can just come up here and then obviously bomb it around and get through Grasmere. Isn't that lovely? Little babbling brook. Gorgeous. So the footpath eventually turns into this single track lane here, widens out. Isn't this absolutely stunning? I want to live there and have that view. Look at it. Wow. Nice.
Isn't it pretty?
Oh, what's a nice bench, isn't it? Just sit there and watch the world go by. That's lovely, isn't it? And this path here, where Dina was just about to walk up, is the one that takes you up to Alcock Tarn. So if you want a quick way up there, that's one of them. Well, quickish. But we're going down here. Still making a beeline for our second coffee.
Yes.
We're now coming into Town End, a very cute little area on the edge of Grasmere village. It's incredibly popular with tourists who want to visit Dove Cottage, the former home of the poet William Wordsworth and his sister Dorothy.
There's Dorothy with the flowers and the leaves around their hat.
Before we continue on to Grasmere for coffee and cake, I just wanted to remind you about this limited edition photograph, the one that's been supporting this season of Hiking the Wainwrights. As I've mentioned before, it's only available for the duration of this season, and at midnight of 30th of September, it will be deleted forever. So if you want something unique and rare, get yours today from blackcrag.com/limited editions. All right, just getting into Grasmere now, and we're getting our first glimpse of the first Wainwright of the day, Silver How, right up there in the mist. It looks like a massive, gargantuan mountain from here with all the mist. And look at it out towards Fairfield, flipping heck. It's looking amazing. In fact, it's looking amazing out back towards Loughrigg as well. Hopefully you can see that. So that's kind of the route. Silver How, all the way along to Red Bank, and all the way around to Loughrigg over there. But first, coffee. By rights, what we should be doing is going to have a look at Wordsworth's grave in the churchyard.
We will.
No, coffee.
Yes.
You mentioned coffee and you mentioned cake, and that's it. That's all I'm bothered about now. So forget it. It's in this graveyard here anyway, if you want to go and have a look at it. Do you want some gingerbread? No gingerbread today then. It is nice though. As far as gingerbread goes, it is quite delicious. Really thin and almost like a biscuit. Have you ever had it?
Yes, yes.
It's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's the kind of thing you could definitely eat on the fells and that kind of, stuff.
Menu's on there, just order it when you're ready. I can
Oh.
move.
Thanks. Can I have 2 Americanos, please? Just black, please, yeah. And piece of carrot cake? A piece of carrot cake as well, please.
Two. Thank you.
Thanks. See ya. Bye. Right, that is us. Semi-satiated for now.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah.
I needed that coffee.
Nice cup of coffee, nice bit of carrot cake. But now we are leaving the village, heading in the direction of Allen Bank over here.
Craig House.
This is it. So this is my house here. Look, it's got the name already. I think I'd get rid of these rickety old gates, mind you. Get some big cast iron ones on with spikes, maybe even a moat, a drawbridge. Right, so let's get up here and start sweating because we need to get up to Silver How, which is up there. Hopefully you can see that. That's behind a tree. Let me just get past the tree, up there. So the path goes around. Oh, you'll see. It's gorgeous. This way, Finn. Through here. Thank you.
You're welcome. This is gorgeous.
It is. That's Helm Crag right in front there, look. Behind those trees. Wow, that is beautiful. Flippin' heck.
Oh, God.
Looking up towards Heron Pike there. This is a real whodunit, isn't it? We've got the clues. We've got a full poo bag and a baseball cap. What happened to that person? Yeah, fat boy git. Wow, it's worth walking up that path just for this view to get to here, and this gate and that beyond is quite spectacular. Good girl.
Stay there.
Oh, this isn't a fat boy gate, is it?
No.
No. Thanks. Okay. You can kind of see the summit there behind Dina's head. But this is a really nice path, just winding its way up the fell side. In fact, if you've watched my other Silver How video, you might recognise this path, because this is the path that I came down at the end of the day. In fact, it was kind of night time. Oh, that's looking lovely. That's now looking back towards Grasmere and the path we would have taken past Rydal and then along into Grasmere, which is kind of down there, the village. Oh, it's so hot. There's not a lot of wind at all. Although it's starting to pick up a little bit now, isn't it?
Yeah.
A little bit of breeze now.
Yeah.
But boy, coming up there then, whew, it was close. But now we're getting up to Ray Gill. First bit of water that we'll cross here. Hopefully Finn can have a drink. But now we get all these juniper trees here, look, juniper bushes. Bushes or trees? I still don't know. Bush, it's gotta be a bush. This is a lovely path though, look at it, honestly, it's beautiful. Such a cute path, isn't it, Finn? I've said it before and I'll say it again. Each area in the Lake District, though geographically close to each other, have got a completely different feel to them, a completely different vibe. This feels so unlike anywhere else in the Lake District, and yet everything is just in a, you know, well, very close in terms of mileage. Sorry, I'm struggling to speak because it's so hot and there's no air, and we're still going up. Need water. Yeah.
Water.
Well, we'll be crossing some water in a minute, Ray Gill. Any minute now.
Any minute.
Any minute.
In a minute.
Apparently I say that. Come on, Finn, you have a drink. Careful. Is Finn slipping?
Yeah, she was slipping.
Oh, wow, that is looking spectacular. This is now looking out towards Langdale now. Brown cow. And as we get round the corner, we're greeted with this. Look at this. So Silver How is just there, looking very silvery. But I'm loving the this inversion, just creeping really slowly across the well, moraine. If it wasn't for Dina, it would be so quiet around here now. It's not only me, to be fair. But it would, wouldn't it? It'd be really, really... Let's just listen a minute. Now it's Finn, sniffing.
He's asking for a beating.
Right, let's get up to the top of Silver How, which is now in the clag, but it's kind of changing all the time. And then I think it's butty time. Got more than just a marsh bar today, we've got actual butties. So we can see the summit now, it's just this second cleared. And there's someone still up there, so we're gonna go up there, hopefully we'll get a view.
I'll be looking at a sandwich.
Ah, yes, priorities. First glimpse of the Langdale Pikes. We've got Harrison Stickle and Loft Crag on the left hand side there, just showing up. Right, this is the bit where you come up if you're coming up the way I came up last time on that other Silver How video. And yeah, up to the top, so let's get going. All right, just getting up to the summit. This is it here. But as you approach, you get this big reveal. Isn't that wonderful? This is herdy territory as well around here. And I've brought my wrong lens. Could have got some cracking shots there, look. Because the weather is spot on for those herdy shots. Anyway, never mind. Langdale Pikes, Sergeant Man from a couple of weeks ago. Lovely. And all that side is gone. It's disappeared. Oh, look at it. Look at the layers out that way. Wow. It's got to be said, today is an incredible photography day. The kind of day you would never ever leave your camera at home. Let's go and sit somewhere where we might get a view in a minute and enjoy a bit of a breeze, I think, over here. Oh heck. I really do hope that the clouds lift a little bit, because that view there is outstanding. Let's go and sit over here.
Look at that view.
It suddenly got very, very windy. So we had our butties, and then literally about 10 minutes after we started eating them, this wind's got up. It's just come out of nowhere, honestly, it's crazy. I have no idea what's going on with my hat or anything. And also the view's completely opened out, so we've got Grasmere and Rydal over there in the background. So we parked on the other side of Rydal, and that's where the pub is as well. But we've got to get across to there first, over to Loughrigg. So you can see the route ahead now, down here, along the ridge, down to Redbank and up to the side, and that's the last bit of effort for the day. Oh, if I stand behind you, it's not so windy. It's quite good. Isn't it? What? Oh, this could end really badly. Kind of feels like we're about to go off a rock face.
Okay, Missy, you need to
Just get onto your feet. We're now down on the ridge, and there are a myriad of paths here and there, little grassy trods. So you can pretty much take your pick. I mean, look, loads of them. Yeah, this is lovely, isn't it?
Oh, this is gorgeous, perfect Sunday.
Yeah.
I've got my sandwich in my belly and it's sunny.
It's all the small stuff.
It's all the big stuff. Because that sandwich was big.
Oh, Silver House looking nice now, isn't it? With that nice bit of shadow, blue skyage. Lovely. But, oh, look at it. Just heaven on earth. Isn't it weird how the weight transfer from bag to stomach makes it so much harder to walk? While we struggle and grunt and groan, we can look at Helm Crag there in that dark shadow. That's a good idea, holding your hair up like that. You don't want any ticks in that. Like now we're on this side of the hill, the ridge. The wind has completely stopped, hasn't it? It's red hot. It's a bit squelchy around here though, isn't it?
Yeah, squitchy, squitchy.
It'd be nice on her paws actually, wouldn't it? The soft
Oh yeah.
coolness.
Must be enjoying it.
It's got a real American prairie land look to it. All these trees and the dry grass. I think, you know, just based on cowboy films and stuff like that, so probably not reality.
Yeah.
Probably filmed in Italy. Oh yeah. Hello dog. Oh, look at this little tan. This is a cute one, isn't it? Is that a bit of a fail, Finn? Right, so what we're doing now is dropping down into this little valley here, this little re-entrant. Down to the road, you can see the road there, maybe on this camera, I don't know. There's Eltwater, by the way. And then we're going to go up to High Close, past the youth hostel there. Oh, that breeze is lovely, isn't it?
Gorgeous. We need it.
Here we are on Redbank. So we're on the Eltwater side of Redbank now. So if you follow this road down here, end up in Eltwater, the village. Hey, Hurdy. Whee. Oh, watch around this corner. There's the final fell of the day.
Oh dear.
Yep, let's go and do it. Wow, it's like I'm back in Nepal. This is very similar to some of the paths. Wow. Okay. back onto the road, and then we're going to head down that way a little bit. Right. Apparently I say right a lot.
Left.
But yeah, down the road a little bit, and it is this bit here, I think. Kind of winging it. I've never been up Loughrigg this way before. That is the reason why I really want to do it. Oh, already stunning views. That's gorgeous. Aha. A gate. Never get tired of this view, ever. Summit is just there. Okay, we're just getting to, or meeting up with the main path up. So this is now the last push to the summit. Makes it sound like Everest, doesn't it? Summit bid. Okay, here we are. There you have it. Loughrigg done. Final fell of the day. Final Wainwright of this entire season, in fact. So that is definitely a reason to celebrate. So we're going to go over to this little hill here and have a nap.
That's the way we celebrate.
Because we're all people and we need to rest up. God, how busy it is up there now. Wow, it's like the whole world's just arrived there. But yeah, it's kind of weird, you know, to be finished on this Central Fells. Sort of, we're not totally finished because we've got to get to the pub yet. But you know, it started all the way up there, north of Thirlmere on High Rig, and I've made my way all the way down. All those fells you can see there, all done. And this is the southernmost fell of all of them. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to kind of find somewhere sort of in the wind, sort of out of the wind, and rest up for a little bit before heading down to, I'm not going to say where, you have to guess where we're going for a drink, but we're going to go to the caves first, do some singing, and then head on round to the pub. So we'll see you when we get going again. Okay, having a nap was probably a bad idea. We both feel absolutely goosed now. And the idea of continuing with the video is probably the last thing we're going to do. But we're going to do it because this is a big one. This is a special one. This is the last one of the season, so we have to. Before we get on though, before we do go down to the caves and have a little bit of a sing-along and a jamboree and all that kind of stuff, I'm just going to quickly whiz around and show you the fells you can see from this tiny, tiny bump. Well, first of all, look at Loughrigg itself. All these lumps and bumps. I mean, you could spend a whole day around here with your camera or whatever, just rummaging around, exploring here and there and everywhere. But let's spin around. So we've got Black Fell, over to the Coniston Fells, Coniston Old Man, Wetherlam, Swirl Howe, Great Cars, all that kind of stuff. Pike of Blisco there. In the background we can see Crinkle Crags, Bow Fell, we can see Scarfell or Scarfell Pike, one of the two, I can't work out which one it is from here. S Pike, Great End, all the Langdale Pikes. Sergeant Man, we've got Silver Howe here obviously, Lingmoor there, missed that one out, sorry. Tarn Crag over there as well, Helm Crag, Steel Fell, Ulscarf. Through the gap we've got right over to Raven Crag, Skidder as well. up to Loughrigg Pike over there, all the Fairfield Horseshoe here. I can't be bothered mentioning it all. We've got Red Screes here, and we can also see the western ridge of the Kentmere Horseshoe, so we can see Ilbell and York and Frosick, and Wans Fell as well. Windermere, got a bit of S3 down there. You even see Gummers How way off in the distance, and even a little bit of Lancashire, Morecambe Bay, that sort of stuff. So yeah, huge bang for your buck from this tiny, tiny little knobble. And it is actually the lowest fell in the Central Fells. It's a baby, tiny. So that's the direction we're going now. We can actually see, you won't be able to see it on here, but with normal eyes, you can actually see the coffin trail that we were on early this morning. I'm going to head down that way now towards the lake. Oops, is that camera shadow on me? I hate that. Right, let's mosey on down to there. Let's wake up. Wake up! Back into the bracken.
I'm still alive.
Well, that's quite spectacular, wasn't it? Well, that's nice there. Look at that tree. Once again, on this side of the hill, not a breath of wind. It is a little bit like an oven. Okay, here's a good example of Loughrigg and its many surprises. I've been all around here and I've never seen this, never been to this bit here. Let's go and have a look. What do you think, Dina? What do you think? Crag hut. Not far off the bit where we dropped down right next to the cave, so need to be careful here that we don't drop off over the top of the cave, because that would be a disaster. You'll see those rocks there. That is the top of the cave, so we need to drop down and then we'll be able to go inside. Wow, it's busy. There she is. Come on, Finn. There's a lot more water in here than last time, I'm sure there is. Maybe not. That's how you do it. Straight across. Dina. Come hither. This is a hidden place in Rydal Cave, but you have to know how to open it. I learnt it once, many years ago.
You need to find the keyhole.
Always in the shadows. Ah, yes. It's the right amount of pressure. Here we go. Into darkness. Now, for a little bit of my sugar. Right, let's try and get out of here without falling in. Ooh, oh, that is a wobbly one.
You just missed the cutest jump.
Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, go on then. Coffin. Oh, that was nice. Ooh, ooh, ah! That's the cave done. That's most of the walk done. But we've now got the most important part of the walk to do. What is that, Dina?
Oh, it's that very dreadful walk. No, it's not. It's an amazing walk to the pub.
Walk of shame. That's after the pub, yeah.
Let's get that well-deserved pint, because we did very well today.
Very well.
Yeah.
And there's cave number 2. So have you enjoyed yourself today, Dina?
Yes.
Good.
For the third time.
They didn't need to know that. A little bit delirious because it's pub time. I'm getting quite excited because we're very close to the shoreline, which means we're very close to the pub. Anyway, so you have enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's been surprisingly long, actually. It's around about 13 kilometres, isn't it? So I think in hindsight, I think the coffee and the cake in Grasmere
Killed
kind of
us.
made, yeah, it did kill us actually, and it made it feel a little bit longer than it normally would. So if you just did the walk without the coffee, then it probably wouldn't feel that long.
Also because I think it was a little bit hot.
Very hot, yeah. Muggy this morning,
Yeah.
up
Makes it
until Silver
harder.
How, and then it just got dry hot, really. As you can see, it's just wall-to-wall sunshine now. It's kind of wiped us out a little bit, but we had a good time.
Oh, we're
And
still here, yeah.
yeah, and what a great way to finish Season 3, Central Fells. Hope you've enjoyed it. I really do hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, you know, do the usual, smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and think about supporting me on Patreon, because it all goes to supporting this channel and allow me to do stuff with guests like this, special guests. And like I did in the previous season, previous 2 seasons, I'll put on the screen here, somewhere on the screen here, the stats about how far I've walked in this season, total elevation, that kind of stuff, and how many Wainwrights in total have ticked off. So that'll be on the screen somewhere here. So let's get to the pub and have a celebratory drink for this season. And hopefully I'll see you guys out again in Season 4, the Southern Fells. Very excited about that. Hopefully Dean will be able to come out on 1 or 2 walks, maybe. Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
And so, on behalf of myself, Dina, and the Finmeister, we'll see you very, very soon. Gee, thanks. Cheers. It's a
Cheers.
grand day.
Amen.
Wow.
No, she doesn't like it. Cheers to you.
Yes. Cheers.